James Turner for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so this is a follow-up video to a video I did, I'm going to say about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it was about, two very prominent figures in Japanese boxing. You guys know I love Japanese boxing. You guys know, and in these days, people think I hate Naoya Inoue or I'm a low-key hater or something like that. Not the truth. Love Naoya Inoue. Love everything he's doing for boxing. Love everything he brings to the game. I'm appreciating the guy while he's here. That's why I talk about him so damn much. Let's get that established here on True School Sports. But Naoya Inoue and Junto Nakatani, they're linked to fight. A lot of people think that could be a big fight that happens in the next year or so. And Inoue pretty much had stated that, before Junto thinks about moving up to featherweight, that, he should go fight his brother Takuma, who's also a champion, in a unification fight, which I'm not against, of course, because Takuma Inoue is a fantastic fighter and he's a champion in his weight class. So I'm all for champions in weight classes fighting each other. Junto and Naoya Inoue are not yet in the same weight class. But the thing is, Junto is fighting this guy from Thailand who's 76-1 coming up on October 13th, and Takuma Inoue is fighting Seiya Tsutsumi, who, honestly, I'm not even sure he'll beat him. In fact, I might even pick against him in that fight because Seiya Tsutsumi is good enough, more than good enough to beat Takuma Inoue. So before Junto even gets a chance to honor these requests from Inoue or these suggestions, if it's not a request, then a suggestion, Takuma might even lose his belt because he's fighting a damn good fighter in Seiya Tsutsumi. But in the event that Takuma does take care of business and Junto Nakatani take care of business in their coming fights, Junto Nakatani has won on record, and he has said that he welcomes the challenge to fight Takuma Inoue, to be in a important, meaningful Japanese unification fight. So he's not turning down the challenge. He has no problem with that. And truthfully, look, I would like to see Junto really stick his flag in the ground and cement himself as the guy at 118. And, I don't think 118 is a great weight class right now. And I think it'd be nice to see him go undisputed. But truthfully, look, I like Takuma. I think Takuma is a fantastic boxer. I think Takuma has grown a lot from the fight he had, from the loss years ago he had to Nordine Bali. I've always admired Takuma's fighting spirit and his timing and his boxing skills. But Takuma Inoue, I'm going to tell you guys straight like this. If Takuma Inoue fights Junto Nakatani is going to knock his damn head off. Takuma Inoue don't got nothing for no damn Junto Nakatani, in my opinion. Obviously, Naoya Inoue being his brother, he doesn't believe that. But I just think, look, Takuma Inoue, when you look at even the improvements he's made, he's a guy that he's been fighting a lot more comfortable in the pocket, mid-range. He seemed to have, improved his punching power and his technique. So because he's getting knockouts now against guys like Joan Cajas and I think Solis when he fought him, or what? Not Solis, but the guy after Joan Cajas, I think he fought. But even with that, look, Junto Nakatani is a damn good fighter. I mean, he's creme de la creme. I mean, Junto Nakatani he's learned fight by fight how to box as a long rangy fighter, but he also can be a volume puncher, but he can also fight on the inside. He's a versatile fighter. He's not your run-of-the-mill. He doesn't have your run-of-the-mill, regimented, rigid, disciplined, Japanese basic style. And no disrespect to Japanese style. I like the Japanese style. But what I'm saying is there's more layers to work out when you fight a guy like Junto Nakatani. And truth be told, Takuma has not fought anything close to that caliber of competition. So I'll be honest. I think Junto, if they fight, stops Takuma in 7 rounds. And I hope that, Takuma takes care of business against Seiya Tsutsumi, because I have very, very, very serious doubts if he can even get past Seiya Tsutsumi. Seiya Tsutsumi is going to put pressure on Takuma like he's never experienced in his life before. He's seen guys just as skilled as him, and RIP to him. But Kazuki Anaguchi, in my opinion, if he fought anybody else not named Seiya Tsutsumi, number one, not only would he still be alive, but number two, he had the goods and the talent to go be champion. Because if you go and you watch that fight, skillful, extremely, extremely, extremely skillful, with a lot of heart and a lot of balls and a lot of determination. But Seiya Tsutsumi pressure is what ultimately got him in the end. And I don't think that Takuma has fought anybody with the educated pressure style of Seiya Tsutsumi. So I'm serious. Like, I'm not saying this to slight Takuma. I've been a Takuma Inoue fan for many years here on True School Sports. Go back and check my video archive if you don't believe me. But Seiya Tsutsumi is a different cut of gravy, a different, caliber of fighter that he's fought. And I'm not sure how the belt. So that's why I'm like, man, why is I kind of wish the monster wasn't saying this, because it's like, bro, your brother's got a very tough fight. He needs to worry about that. You don't need to be making all these suggestions to Junto, because they both got fights coming up. But that's how he felt. Maybe he was asked a question by a reporter in Japan and he just answered the question. But look, the way I see it is this. I don't think Junto is gonna fight the monster at 122. I think if they do fight, it'll be at featherweight. I think Inoue is gonna be a featherweight fighter by next year. I've read some things on Twitter, but I'm not sure how true they are, so maybe you guys can tell me. But I've read things on Twitter where apparently Inoue was saying that, he will consider a move up to featherweight after the Sam Goodman fight, depending on how this weight cut goes. So I'm not sure if he really said that, but I read things on Twitter about it. But I just think based on his fight night weights recently that he's going to be a featherweight really soon. And the money fights, the better fights for him are at featherweight. The fights that would get him, more legacy are at featherweight. There's no real legacy left for him at 122. He's done his job at 122 and done it in exceptional fashion because he's an exceptional fighter. So I think Inoue will go to 126. I think he'll try to win some titles there. And I think eventually Junto follows him up pretty quickly, actually. And I think, because Junto's big enough to fight at featherweight, and I think the big Japanese, Stanley Cup, Champions League final, World Series fight happens there rather than 122. Maybe I'll be wrong, but that's just what I think. So let me know what you guys think. Junto Nakatani has welcomed the challenge that Inoue has given him to fight his brother Takuma. Of course, that challenge will completely be invalid if Takuma can't do his job and beat Seiya Tsutsumi, which I have huge doubts about. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. What kind of chance do you give Takuma Inoue against Junto Nakatani? And what do you think about that fight if it happens in 2025? Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me. But I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterbury, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.